Let me get me a drink.
It's another one in there going well. I'm not,
Oh,
saying anything.
Oh, there is one? Oh, okay.
Hey, help yourself, brother.
We'll see.
It's a margarita.
I'm not like against drinking. I just don't
Yeah,
ever
I
really
feel
drink.
you. Like,
How you doing, boss? What's up? Nothing, man. I just generally just chilling out here and just talking to each other. Okay. Okay.
yeah, come on.
All right. Already.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm Eddie, by the way.
I'm Nate, man.
Nate?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, man? What's up? They call me B.
B?
Yes, sir.
How old you got if y'all don't mind?
I'm 28.
I'm 22.
22.
You want a chair? Set up the chair?
Yeah, you want a chair?
No, man.
You good?
It don't even matter.
Okay.
I see y'all young brothers, man, and I wish I could go back to being my age. Inshallah, I'm a Muslim now, but after doing 25 years in the penitentiary, I got locked up when I was 16. It's good to see y'all out here like this, man.
Right.
You stay strong,
Man.
Y'all stay strong and don't let nothing detour you, man. I try to talk to all the young cats because I can relate. I've been there.
Right.
It's a daily basis that I struggle to keep myself from getting back in the streets. But to see this is something that I be trying to do, but I don't get on TikTok. I swear to God.
No, yeah.
I get on TikTok and be watching the animals and I ain't gonna
Yeah, I know you keep scrolling.
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to be the same way.
I see a lot of people get on there, but for y'all, man, I hope y'all make this like a everyday thing, inshallah, because I don't care where y'all pull up, man. Give that positive, man. Every day, everybody want to be out here talking about their gangster. And I'm gonna just say it this way: they see it, but it ain't in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They gotta have 100 people around them to be tough. I come from the streets. The streets didn't choose me. I chose it.
Right.
And I say that to say, man, that no matter how hard you get out here, man, just keep pushing. Stay focused. Whatever y'all gotta do, man, stay focused, man. Don't let nothing get in the way of what y'all got going. Inshallah, and this is real, right? You make sense?
I just want to say you have no idea how much it means coming from you.
Yeah,
like,
we needed that.
I love that because I don't, like, I believe in this, but to have you stop by, that's a blessing for me to get to know you, and I'll remember this.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna just say this. You probably got some people that's been locked up. People that been locked up, the first thing they holler, "Oh man, I can't get no job." You don't want a job. It's called being stagnated.
Yeah.
You don't want nothing because you think everybody owe you something, right? I see everybody out here trying to be on the, "Oh man, I'm so pro this and I'm so pro that." No, you're not. Where I come from, they didn't care if you was black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. If you was out here in these streets, they got a place for you. And they'll call you everything under the sun and give two damns about how you feel. Right?
Right.
Beat you up, all that, right? Ain't on no prison stuff. It's just to see it out here. And where I come from, you can't talk, you literally have to be about that type of stuff. Right? You either gonna fight or you gonna go on about your business. Out here is different. Inshallah. It's a surah I live by in the Quran, and I say it in English to y'all. It say, "Have you not expected thee thy blessing removed from thee thy burden, to which thee down thy back and raise the high esteem to thy help? Verily with every difficulty there is relief. Verily with every difficulty there is relief. Therefore when thou done with thy immediate task, still live according to thy Lord, to thy teaching thy meaning." That right there is to say, no matter what you're going through, there's always gonna be somebody that don't like you because of the way you look, act, the clothes you wear,
Sound.
car, however you look, there's somebody that don't like you, right? Sometimes it be your own family. But guess what? You can't worry about how they feel about you. You got to just keep pushing. Keep toiling the land, and every day that you get up and get a breath in your body, it ain't nothing but God. And that's just facts. Look, y'all looking at me like,
No, bro, like,
I be talking to him about that stuff.
I was just telling him, like, look, man, we don't get nobody. It's all cool, but let's just be out here, we'll do our thing, and you not a second later, you pulled up, like, man.
because I see y'all, and I was like, man, I wonder what these young brothers got going on. And to see this, it makes my day, bro. Like, y'all don't know how many times I literally got to get up in the mirror and have a conversation with myself.
Your own self, man. Your own self.
It ain't about being you crazy or you talking to yourself.
Yeah,
it ain't
no.
that you got some issues you're dealing with. It's that, man, pure cheese raw and uncut. What is the definition of a man?
I guess finding out the respect that you receiving from others.
I think, what does it mean to be a man? I believe to be a man, you need to find your value as a man to be able to provide and protect for the family that you're gonna one day raise and lead.
So I'm gonna give it to you. The definition of a man, first off, before you can even say you're a man, you gotta have God somewhere in the midst. Right?
Damn.
God first, then you. But if you got a wife or some kids, right? It's God, you, then wife,
and then the kids. This is exactly what we talking about in church today. This is exactly.
Right? That's what's making you a man. Anytime, it's cool to get out there and say, man, I got a job, I can pay these bills, right? That don't mean you a man. Just because you lay down and have a baby doesn't make you a daddy, right? Just because you lay down and have babies don't make you a woman, right? There's a bunch of people out here, they're going to have babies and still think they can go out and get in the club. But at the end of the day, are you being a parent? No. Statistics right now, look at us like this. 9 times out of 10, if you're Hispanic or black, you ain't got a father figure. Do that mean be like your daddy? No. Does that mean go out there and be in the streets? Nope.
No.
That means learn from it, make righteous choices and decisions. Don't never let nothing stagnate you to the point to where you feel like you're so down and you ain't gonna get nowhere. That's why I have to have that conversation.
To add to that, that's why, like, I do this in the hopes of, like, how you mentioned, like, some people don't have their fathers, and like I remember what it used to feel like to feel lost, and I'm just thinking in my head, well, maybe if I do this, somebody one day will feel inclined to be like, you know what, I don't know what else to do, like maybe I need to stop talking to them, you know?
Yeah.
So,
man, I'm gonna tell you something. What he said is so real and true, bro. I stayed in Ass City. That's where they lock you up in the cell all day for 23 hours a day. You only come out for an hour.
An hour?
You know how many times a brother contemplated suicide, felt like it was nothing, felt like because my fam didn't write me that I was just there by myself, right? It was cool to be in the force. It was cool to be, I'm so gang banged out, right? But at the end of the day, I had to go find me. There's zero. I know this cat, right? But he said, I found me. When you find you, who can stop you, brother? Nobody.
No.
I mean, the Bible say, because I know I was speaking Islam, but I'm going to go to the Bible.
Right.
If God be for you, who can be against you? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So what? Ain't nothing out here. Nothing out here in these streets that's worth you going to a place like that. If you have a mom, let your mom be your mom, right? For the ones that ain't got no daddies, 9 times out of 10, your mom is your dad. She makes sure you got clothes. It's a blessing, right? You honor you honor your parents so that your days is long upon the earth, right? But when you don't do that, heartaches and pains go to coming, right? You rush to get sober, man, I'm grown, I'm leaving home, right? As soon as you get out there in the streets, you get that first apartment, you're like, damn, man, I want to go back home. Right?
And there be people that be saying like, man, I can't wait to get out, I want to get out, but you're doing that all for the wrong reasons. Yeah. You think you're going to run away from your problems, but really, it don't matter where you go, they're going to follow you.
Chase you down.
Man, no matter where you go, bro, like, I'm going to tell you, I'm 42 years old. I just turned 42, June 19th. So I can't go back and get when I was 16, because from the time I was 16 to my 40s, I was in the penitentiary, right? So they let you know right there that the world don't care. If you think you grown, you don't want to listen to your parent, that's where it's at. You feel like you lost it, think you know. A lot of, I don't know if y'all got uncles like this, but I had some uncles back in the day used to tell you, man, that stuff you doing, I already done that, and you like, man, you you tripping, you don't know nothing, right?
Yeah.
That's how they said it, right? But now I'm looking back over my life, and I see some of these young cats out here. When I go to the juvenile detention center, I see them. You know, they paying me, man, let me taste them. Man, you's a baby. Sit down somewhere.
They in there for 6 months.
Dang.
Yeah, I think they the gangster.
I started, man, I went from the county. I went from juvenile to the county, straight to the penitentiary, right? Sometimes I find myself sitting out on my porch, like this. I watch the sun come up, right? I get up at 4 in the morning and I make wudu and salat, giving praise to God, the Creator, because it's a blessing that I can see this. When you can't do none of this, now all of a sudden that I done got older, now I start to understand why they say, man, you better enjoy it while you got a chance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right?
Man.
When you go to get it where you can sit back and just enjoy yourself and enjoy life, right? And know that God has always got his hands on you. It may seem, bro, you say you went to church, huh? Yeah. See,
I just started going to church today.
Man,
I feel like ever since when I discovered I was lost. This happened a few months ago. Long story short, somebody did a prayer for me, and ever since then, I became a believer, and it's been a process. And then I felt like I lost it. I lost my faith a little bit, and so today I made an effort to go to church and just be around other fellowship to kind of support me, because I told myself, I don't need to go. I don't need help. I'm good. And I feel like I kind of took him. I feel like I kind of took God as like, okay, cool. Okay, I bet. I'm good now. But nah, man.
I've been there.
And
I ain't saying it just because you meet, bro. My mom died when I was 12 years old, bro. 12. I was mad at God. Oh man, right? I should have been dead and gone because I was out here in these streets hard.
Right.
I'm from the east side of Fort Worth. This straight street, right? But I should have been gone. But God said, nah, you know what I'm gonna do? For all that, I'm gonna let you go sit down here in this spot and get your mind right. Right? Don't let religion is man-made, brother.
Yeah.
And that's just facts.
Right.
Don't matter if you're Muslim. The word Muslim means to be submissive to the will of God. This is what you do right here. This is Muslim, right? It ain't saying that you wrong or none of that. Most people say, oh man, you believe in this. No, God is God. Because if anybody say they know anything about any kind of religion, they all say, hey man, at the end of the day, God is everything, right? Know this. Sometimes God said he'll never put more on you than you can bear.
Yeah.
So if he can't put nothing on you that you can't bear,
What you got on that word, man?
Let me show you how to. Sometimes a lot of people think like this. Satan was God's right-hand man. He wanted God's spot. God said, get out. Right? Kick him to the curb. Now he's the prince of the earth. Right? It started out, you got so much on your heart, and then the devil go to messing with you. He'll whisper. You start out as a thought, now it want to become an action. Right? You think about something for too long, now you gotta act it out.
It's kind of festering.
Yeah, it's an opinion. You gotta, it's ready to come out. Right? Don't never let the devil come in, because if you let him out, or you let him get in the back seat, sooner or later the devil gonna go to driving your ride. Then you're gonna go down this way, and then it's hard to try to get back up on this side. Right? I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this, riding in a company vehicle. Right? Never thought in a million years I own my own house. Never thought in a million years I own my own business, because I was out here and that fast money was everything. The big Nate boy,
Hey,
you could
fast money, fast trouble, bro. I'm telling you.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm telling y'all this because I see y'all out here and y'all about it, right? There's gonna be people come through there and they're like, oh man, they ain't talking about nothing there. Don't worry about it.
I would never go worry about it.
To benefit them, you giving God his just due. Right? Don't never let the things you see out here in this world dictate how you respond to the Creator God. Right? God will never leave you nor forsake you. Right? But they don't never understand it until it's too late. I've been through a lot. I done been shot, I done been stabbed, been hit across my head. It used to have a long hair. Now it fell out, so now I got to watch the, you know, I got to.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving you
Nah.
real, like anything that is positive and meant for good. Somewhere along the way, the devil gonna try to creep in and detour you from it. You feel me? Everything you going through, you had to go through for you to get better. It makes sense? If he ain't gonna put nothing on you that you can't bear, he got to let you go through some things in order for you to find out that, hey man, this ain't what it is. The old folks used to say, give it to God. If you get out the way and you say, man, you know what? God, I'm giving it to you. I'm gonna let you deal with it. Guess what? Now you gotta get all that out the way, get all the way out the way and let God deal with it. Now, this is the cold part. It might not come when you want it to come though, but you better believe he already working in your favor. Right?
See, and sometimes I find myself trying to like force it my way, and it only stresses me out, and you know, I gotta catch myself and, you know, give up and surrender and just give it, like you said, give it to God.
Man, see,
And
giving it to God is very sad, man. I see stuff going on out here. I watch the news. I watch certain stuff, man. At the end of the day, bruh, people stealing keys, putting stuff all on the door handles to knock you out so they can run off with you, right? Yeah, they don't get it twisted. They get a wrong person too, right? But if God destroys Sodom and Gomorrah for the things that was not righteous, what makes you think he won't do the same? The United States was founded on a belief that, hey man, you can't be a great nation without having God, right? They dedicate the United States to God. Guess what? The United States became a world power. Back in the day, y'all young. Back in my era, guess what? You can go to the schoolhouse, you had prayer. Go to the courthouse, they had the 10 Commandments, and they was praying, right? They was doing that. Then all of a
Now
sudden,
they took it out.
no, that's not there.
Yeah, they took that away.
Quick.
They took it away. Then they started saying, hey man, you can't go pray in the schoolhouse. Man, you can't pray over here. You know what the word church means, kid, from? The word church is the new way, right? It's church, but it was the synagogue, right? And that was for us to go congregate with people that believe like we believe, right? This right here, this is congregating, right? You go to the church house to go fellowship with this brother, right? Go up there and feel that fulfillment, that spirit. You know, you want to feel it to see if it's real. But sometimes us being men and women, get what? We got to go test God for ourselves. We got to go out there and see if he's real. You know what, man? You know, I've been praying to you, ain't nothing happened. So what I really need,
Yeah.
right? But sometimes we ask God for the things we don't even need. We want to get it for the things we want. Man, I see this Bugatti. Man, I want a Bugatti with 10 rooms in my house. Yeah. God said, you know what I'll do for you? I'll give you this Bugatti, and I'm going to give you the house with the 10 rooms. 6 months later, now you calling on somebody. Look, man, you got $500-$100. Like, I gotta pay. But that's what that car note probably gonna look like if you had that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
You just can't nobody go be simple. I can't ride in a Honda. I gotta get a BMW.
You gotta get the Benz, yeah.
You know? But it's just to show y'all that's what people see. Everybody trying to be like the Joneses. Everybody trying to go with this new wave fad that they got going on. But don't even understand. You been to church?
Yes, sir.
So, I know the Bible really real. I ain't gonna do all that and quote it, but I'm gonna say what I see. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. He said, in the last days there will be perilous times. Men will become lovers of themselves, well as false accusers, high-minded, truce breakers. All of these things he said in the Bible, right? Go on down to Revelations. He said in the last days, the ones that ain't so righteous, they'll see the end time for the ones that's trying to be so righteous, right? See, they playing with it, but it's real.
Yep.
If God done put something in your heart, this is your calling, brother.
It's your heart is pure.
Yeah, it's your calling.
Yeah.
This is y'all's calling. If nobody ever come right here right? Guess what? Don't feel bad about it, right? Somebody might see you. Somebody gonna be like,
They all see us. They see us for sure.
Yeah.
I see you reading the sign, walking, like passing by.
Yeah.
You just choose to ignore it. That's on you, brother. I ain't gonna say nothing to you.
you feel me?
Yeah.
And all about the ones that's holding on to it,
Yeah.
all it takes. Man, this is so real, bro. When you going through something, I told you I got to talk to myself on a daily basis, right?
I do it sometimes too. I
had to go in there and ask God, sustain my mind, sustain my heart, get that temper right? Because if I don't, it's another side of me. They be talking about, man, what you talking about? Now I'm on the urge of going back down that road this way. And I'm telling you, little brother, it's so hard. It's so easy to get on this side of the road. Everything on the left side ain't nothing but some heartaches and pains, trouble. It's dark. But when you're trying to get on this right side, man, it seems like everything in the sun gonna come your way. It's gonna make it seem like it's get harder and harder and harder for you. But at the end of the day, it's just a test. God trying to see, can you endure this run?
yeah.
Is you jumping out here with this, I'm gonna let you get it. But can you endure it? Because there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, man, they ain't about nothing. Oh man, they ain't this. Right? But guess what? You don't stop. You just keep pushing. Keep giving God his just due. Keep giving him his praise for all of this what y'all got right here. See? It's just real.
That's real, man.
Yeah. It's real, brother. Don't never let the devil come in and tell you, little brother, that, man, you ain't worth nothing. Oh, you ain't gonna be no worth. Don't, he's doing it. He'll do it.
Yeah, I go by this saying that if you're not bumping into the devil two or three times a day, you might be walking with him.
No,
That's my saying.
I never heard
I
that
go by
one
that every
before.
time.
What the-
Man.
Oh wow.
Man, so, man, I like that. I'm gonna use that.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use it too.
That boy. 'Cause if you ain't, you right.
Oh
if
man.
you ain't got God in the midst of something going on with you, 9 times out of 10, you gotta be on the devil's side, and he trying to pull you slowly but surely to that. What is it? You can't let him win, man. You know, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave y'all alone because I probably born y'all. Bro.
Nah,
bro.
you
That's why we
not.
out here.
Bro, that's why I'm out here.
My favorite scripture in the Bible is the book of Job.
Oof, Joe, bro.
Job went through so much, bro. TV blues right here.
Joe?
Job.
Yep, lost his what? Wife, farm,
That man lost
money,
his wife, his kids,
his land.
everything. But see, the devil came to God and told God, he said, man, you know what?
I bet you won't touch Job.
Yeah.
I already know. Yeah.
He said, man, I'm going to make him curse you to your face. God said, no, that's my righteousness. Faithful servant, he ain't going to do that. Right? He said, yeah, I'm going to make him do it. And he said, all right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you have him. Just don't kill him. Right? So the devil went out there and started messing with his animals. And Job was the richest man in the land, right? So he, at that time, he was the richest man in the land. So the devil was killing off his animals. Then he started taking his kids. Then he started getting them all sick with sores and backaches and headaches, right? So one day he went out there, he just awoke. It was the same people that's supposed to be in the church tell Job, man, give this up, man, it's over, right? He keep on going, didn't give up. He wouldn't curse God. And his wife tell to him one day and tell him, Job, why don't you curse your God and die, right? He say, you foolish woman, get thee behind me, for you know not what you say, you tripping, right? In the end, Job go again to go pray. And when he go to pray, he say, God, I curse the day that I was even born. And it touched God to the core of his spirit and tell him, you know what, get up off of him. And gave Job everything back 10 and 100 fold, right? King David was a righteous man after God's own heart too. But he was a murderer, right? Had blood on his head. Am I lying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
King David say, I tell you what, let me build you a synagogue. God say, no, bro, I can't let you do that. But I tell you what I'll do for you. I'll let you I'll make it where your name will never leave the throne. Right? Because King David did some stuff. Man, he went and slept with this man's wife. He'd turn around and send the man right after like a crash dummy in the war and get him killed. God was going to take his son. And God, he said, God, don't do it, man. I sinned, I tripped out. But it's too late.
That's actually, since on my first day at church, that's actually what they talked about. So, I didn't read it, but they said David and something about him sleeping with his wife, and then something else in him to work.
Man,
David
I need to
was-
catch
hey,
up. I need
David
to read
was-
it.
say me.
They would go
Read
around.
Man, David was a stone cold.
Boy.
Say, if you talked about God wrong, David was going to cut you down.
Yeah. I play that.
Yeah. So this thing's in the Bible. You know, you go to the church, they give it to you one way, but I know the Bible. But when I talk about the Bible, I got to give it to you from the streets, right?
Yeah.
And I want you to get understand.
Yeah.
So
Hey, the Bible can be funny. It can be a lot
the
of
Bible
things.
will take you for a twist and a turn and bang you back, and then you be like, "What?" You got to go ask the question. So you telling me this person did this? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what? I say all of that to tell you, little brother, you don't got to never give up. Men should always pray and not faint. Pray without ceasing. I make salat, which is prayer every day. Right? When I make prayer 5 times a day. People don't like Muslims because they say that's funny. Right? But when Moses went to go talk to the burning bush,
Yep.
the burning bush tell Moses, hey man, take those shoes off. You're standing on holy ground. When Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prostrated, right? Why would I want to come before God dirty? I'm already burning my heart out to him, right? So why wouldn't you want to clean yourself up? You clean yourself up and you go sit down before God and you talk to God and you go to asking God, man, what you got for me? What you got for me to do? Whatever it is, I'm going to do what you want me to do. And sometimes you got to be careful on that too, because you know what I'm saying, man. And then when he reach out and he that,
Yeah.
then you go, oh, man, what is all this, man? Oh, yeah, people used to talk about, man, I'm also long suffering. Long suffer all you want. You better be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. He gonna give it to you for sure.
Man. He's saying like you gotta be careful what you ask for because he give it to you, but it might come with some suffering. He say.
No, they don't come with no suffering. Long suffering. Back then in the Bible days, this was people was going through things. They was asking him. They felt like this is a way to.
They were using God as a genie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, and they was doing things that wasn't righteous, right? But don't get it. I'm gonna help you out so you can get understand.
Yeah.
Remember I told you earlier, sometimes we ask God for the things that we want, but not what we really need. God can give you everything that you want, right? But it's gonna come back with something behind it. He's gonna see if you don't endure through all of what you done asked for. But instead of sitting there saying, God, can you give me some peace? God, can you teach me how to be humble? Teach me how to be so content with the things that you gave me, right? But if I study and ask God, man, I need $20. God, I need $100,000. God, I want to be this. God, I want to meet Rihanna so bad. You meet Rihanna, 9 times out of 10, then go come back with something behind it, right? Because you only going off your wants and not what you really need. Always be submissive and let your faith do his works. You can't, man. I'm gonna beat y'all. Y'all gonna get me out there. But the Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You must believe that he is and that he is the rewarder of those that diligently seek him. Right? Then he go on down and say, faith without works is dead. How can I have faith in God and I'm not even doing my part? Right? I got faith that this car gonna take me on down the road. I got faith that this little church right here, I'm 295 pounds, but I'm believing that this sucker ain't gonna be it on me.
Yeah.
Right? That's my faith. If I didn't have no faith, guess what? Boy, soon as I went to do like this and these old kneecaps would have been, help me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just being real. Don't let your faith waver. Don't let nothing. And I see it in his face, man. Don't worry about what everybody else saying about you. Don't let, bro. Alhamdulillah. From the time I was 12, I've been on my own out here. right? Been in the streets, all that again, right? But somebody was praying for me, bro. I should have been dead. Then I almost died in 2017 in the joint. My intestines had flipped. The people down there tell me ain't nothing wrong with me. God had his hand on me. Right? So bad I was 259 pounds solid. Walk around like Tookie. Right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it looked like I went to smoke a crack or something. I was just
Shit.
something
Slammed up.
this big.
Yeah,
Right?
no way.
But somebody had their hand. God had his hand on me. Somebody somewhere was still calling up to God and saying, God, put your protection around. Put your hedge of protection around him and get him right. Let him, man, he get, God hush, he get it real.
Yeah.
He give it, man, y'all, I'm gonna come back. Let me take this.
Yeah, we be here. We here
All
every
right,
Sunday. Well, not every Sunday, but
What-
when you see us, we here.
What time?
So-
What time is it? We'll be here till 9.
This ain't no fault.
8:04.
Man, I come. Man, I'm gonna get y'all number.
Okay,
No, you
okay.
good, you good.
Man, oh, y'all can call
Get
me,
his
man.
number.
Yeah, I got you. I
Get his
got you.
number.
Y'all can call me, bro, anytime. Y'all took me out there, little brother. But inshallah, I hope anything I say, inshallah, if I said anything that was out of line, that's on me. But if I said something that was righteous, man, I hope you really feel from me, brother.
No, I think I did need to hear it. I didn't expect it, bro. I didn't expect it, but honestly, I love that you came and you stopped and everything you said, bro. Like it made my day. It made my day.